What do you make of the black skate jersey?
Yeah, they're sick. I think they're really cool. Obviously, kind of reminds me of Pavel Bure. I don't know if he really wore them that much, but I think they're really cool. Obviously, yeah, that's what I was even saying. Some of the jerseys were black and yellow out there, and I was like, this is actually the most normal I felt in a while. So, no, but in saying that, I think that obviously they're cool looking designs, and just another pair of new gloves and a couple new little things, and we'll see how it goes tonight. Yesterday we focused on some things in the D zone in terms of switches with some wingers and some certain things that you just tighten up as the year goes along, and I think that that's something that we're going to try to incorporate obviously tonight moving forward, and I think we've done a better job of it as of late. I think it's what helps getting the results that we want, and it's something that's just a work in progress that I think every team goes through, and you just try to get the details down to as close as you can get them to what he wants.
From a momentum perspective, how do you build off of the good things you did on the trip and the results you have now that you're back home?
Yeah, it's always a good feeling in the room when you have wins. And you collect a couple. Obviously, didn't necessarily love the first couple games you played, but I think that's something you just kind of keep building as it goes along. It's an addicting feeling, and I think it's just part of being on a new team is trying to find momentum and try to carry it as much as possible.
You're still looking for the first goal, obviously, but there's some points there. How do you assess your first 6 games?
Yeah, I think I wasted them in the preseason, to be honest with you. That's what you usually try not to do, but I think through the first 6 games, honestly, it's been a little bit of a mixed bag. I think it's been one of those things where I feel like I've been learning a lot on the fly, and at the same point playing with a couple different players, and I think I've just got to play my game. I think it's one of those things where it's hard not to think out there when you're trying to figure out different things, but usually when you do, you play a little bit slower, or you kind of hesitate in certain plays. So I think that it gets better as time goes along, but there's definitely a lot of room for improvement, and I think it's one of those things where I'm looking forward to getting on the board itself, but getting my game in a better spot as well.
I know you haven't been the teammate for too long, but Tyler Myers being honored for 1,000 games tonight. How cool is that for you guys to see and be a part of a big night for him?
Yeah, it's special. Obviously, it's such a big landmark to get. It's something that not many guys get to experience or see, even just the ceremony and everything. And just being here for my short time, I've been lucky to play with him, lucky to have this experience with him. I've seen a couple of them in my day, but it's always cool. It never gets old seeing that stick come out and everything, and the family, and it's one of those things where there's so much sacrifice and hard work to get to this point, and obviously you're not going to make it to 1,000 games just by being a good player. You got to be a good teammate and a good leader, and that's what he has been, and that's what he is for this group.
I imagine that you probably got sick of seeing Pittsburgh when you were in Boston at some points, but it's an event when Sid and Gino come through Vancouver. Obviously only happens once a year, and I know that they got pasted last night in Edmonton, but still got to be sharp, obviously, when those two guys are doing their thing.
Yeah, and if anything, that doesn't really help. They're going to be coming to play today, and obviously they've done it over their whole careers, and yeah, we've had a lot of afternoon games against them, I think, on Thanksgiving, so I'm used to seeing these guys, but at the same point, like you're saying earlier, those two players are obviously still probably one of the best players. Once they get going, it's hard to stop them. It's they're older in age, but they still dominate the same type of ways. And they got some other good pieces as well. They're a well coached team, and it'll be one of those hard tests where they got they probably didn't like the result yesterday, but they're going to probably try to take it out on us. So we got to be ready to play and use the momentum and those black jerseys to right the ship the right way, I guess.
It's nice to get some wins.
J.T. Miller's an asshole.
I think he's the quote-unquote the Godfather.
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.